Good afternoon. It is Thursday, the 29th of October 2020. It's about 1:05 in the afternoon and I'm at Coolangatta. What a beautiful day it is here in Coolangatta. Some of the accommodation that you can just see with those buildings there. And of course, most of the rooms on those buildings have a beautiful view out to Coolangatta Beach and the ocean. Coolangatta is the most southerly of all the holiday destinations on the Queensland Gold Coast, and because it can claim to be one of the oldest developments on the Gold Coast, Coolangatta and its twin town Tweed Heads in New South Wales, which by the way is separated by border control because of this COVID-19. You can't get over to the New South Wales side unless you've got a pass. But Coolangatta hasn't really seen the level of development which has characterised the theme parks and high-rise apartment blocks which spread from Surfers Paradise to Southport. Coolangatta hasn't had as much development, and that's probably a good thing, really. It's a better feel to Coolangatta, I think, than Surfers Paradise, although Surfers is a nice place. Don't get me wrong, but Coolangatta just has that lovely family holiday feel to it. The main commercial attraction in this area is the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary to the north of Coolangatta. And these beautiful beaches are just a magnet to holiday makers. I'm just going to take you down here just a little way because I want to show you Surfers Paradise in the distance, which you can see across the water. Just walk down to the beach. I'll see if I can zoom up a little bit there. See Surfers Paradise there. All those sky-rise buildings there in the distance. And we'll be doing a walk right up to where you can see those pine trees in the distance. So I'll just get back off the beach for a little while. Right. What a lovely day. Coolangatta, by the way, is located about 104 kilometres south of Brisbane via the M1 Pacific Motorway. But I didn't go all the way along the M1 because if you do that, you actually have to cross the New South Wales border and then turn back again. And because there's border control there, I actually went through Tugun, Currumbin, through that way into Coolangatta. Just going to show you back here some of the holiday accommodation, then we'll continue walking further up. Yep. By the way, this is, as I mentioned, Coolangatta Beach, and further north, just further north, if you walk about 2 or 3 kilometres, you end up at the Kirra Surf Club and Kirra Beach as well. But that's the Coolangatta Hotel. I just had a beautiful lunch there. They serve really lovely steaks, and the service in there is excellent. I'm going to cross the road here, show you some coffee shops and cafes as well. It's a Coolangatta Hotel. Just cross here quickly. This is the mantra, Coolangatta Beach. Just a beautiful feel to Coolangatta. Great place to come for a few days off, or if you just want to come down here for the day. There's so many shops and eateries along here, and cafes and eating places as well. There's even a cinema down here. There's a supermarket as well. You need to pick up some groceries if you're staying in a motel. Staying in a hotel, or in some of that beautiful holiday accommodation. I'm pretty sure that's called Reflections. There are 2 towers there with that reflection accommodation, and that's really nice accommodation. The new Thai Ruby restaurant is not there anymore, it's up for lease. gelatissimo, great gelato there, and sugar-free gelato for those who can't have sugar. So pizzerias here, seafood restaurants. Bondi Grill there. Ocean Art Cafe and Gallery. The Ocean Art Cafe, looks like that's not there anymore. It's up for lease. Some of these businesses sadly did not survive these COVID lockdowns. The coffee club, nice place to eat right there with the beach just across the road. Little convenience stores. Of course, Macca's. I think we'll cross the road right now. We'll go back to this crossing, which is just here. And we'll go across now. Captain Cook actually named Coolangatta originally Point Danger. Now there's the Twin Towns RSL. I'm in Queensland. And the Twin Towns RSL, I'll zoom up to it. There it is, Twin Town RSL, that's in New South Wales. And I can't go across the road because I don't have a pass. So they've virtually divided this town into two with their border because of COVID between Queensland and New South Wales. And what they should have done really is move the border a little bit further south so this entire town could operate as normally as possible. It's going to take you across the road. We might be able to have a look at that border that's in place there. Okay, there's border restrictions right along Boundary Street, but there's nothing stopping me from just walking from here straight across into New South Wales on foot. So I'm surprised. I mean, I could just walk straight across there. Further down, there's a border control on that roundabout, which is just a bit further down, having to show a pass before you can come this far. There's nothing stopping me walking across. That's interesting. Seems that if you're in a car, you need a pass, but I'm on foot and I could just walk across. Anyway, let's keep looking at Coolangatta and parts of it. There's the Tweed Heads and Coolangatta Surf Life-Saving Club. J.E. Bluey Gray Park. This area of parkland was named after John Bluey Gray, 1888 to 1970, in recognition of his lifelong dedication to the surf life-saving movement in the Coolangatta Tweeds Head area. Bluey was the first volunteer and foundation member of the Tweed Heads Surf Bathers Club, established in 1909 and later renamed the Tweed Heads and Coolangatta Surf Life-Saving Club. Bluey was also a foundation member of Queensland Surf Bathing Association 1919, Point Danger Surf Life-Saving Association 1924, the Queensland State Centre, and renamed actively involved in the surf life-saving until his death in 1970. And over the years, there have been many people who owe their lives to Bluey's dedication to the safety of our community through the surf life-saving movement. That was dedicated on the 15th of November 1998, that plaque, to J.E. Bluey, Gray Park. We just got to do this little walk up this way and show you where those who love surfboarding normally go. Really handy too, they've got showers in place for people to wash the sand off. The chairs there in the shape of surfboards. Usually find those lizards called bearded dragons or frilly lizards along here. Perhaps they come out a bit later in the day. Just along this walk here, there are plenty of places you can just relax. Look at this. I'll just take you down here. Anyone can just come here and sit at these beautiful tables here. And I'll just sit down at this table. And you can have something to eat here if you like. And that's the view you've got. And if you don't want to sit at a table, you can relax on those wooden recliners there with your towel. You feel like you're a millionaire down here. Just take you further up to the point here. In 1770, Captain James Cook, while sailing up the east coast of Australia, named Point Danger at what is now known as Coolangatta. And the area was explored by surveyor John Oxley, who discovered and named the Tweed River back in 1823. That's just glorious. Excuse the wind on this microphone. Being stuck right out here on the point, it is windy. Now those waves are usually a lot higher than that. Usually see people surfing along here. However, you mainly generally see people, I think, surfing later in the afternoon and in the morning around here. In the distance there, you can see that yellow building. It's the Rainbow Bay Surf Lifesaving Club. Lots of surf lifesaving clubs in this area. There we go, we found one. See if we can get a better view of this. Can you see that bearded dragon in amongst the shadow there? That lizard, there he is. There are loads of these beautiful lizards right through this area. I don't know if you can't see the scale, but he's quite a large lizard, that one. Okay, so I think I'll just head back. I just thought I'd show you a little bit about this area. By 1828, a convict station had been established in this area, and the town was named Coolangatta. It was actually named after a ship, the schooner Coolangatta, that was wrecked on the coast in 1846. And by the 1880s, the beauty of this area had been recognised, and people built holiday cottages back in 1886. Well, back in the 1880s anyway. And in 1883, the township of Coolangatta was surveyed. And then the railway reached the town on the 10th of August 1903. The Tweed Heads and Coolangatta Surf Lifesaving Club was established back in 1911. We saw that earlier. And in 1914, the town of Coolangatta was established as a local government area. By the 1940s, people from New South Wales and Victoria had made Coolangatta a popular resort for themselves. And in 1947, the Currumbin Bird Sanctuary was created. That's north of here. And in 1953, a jingle entitled "It's Hot in Brisbane, but it's Coolangatta" was used to promote the town as a holiday destination. In 1961, the railway line closed, and in 1971, the Captain Cook Memorial Lighthouse became operational. And there's an outlook just up the top there. We might take you up to that outlook just up there. Just some history here on that outlook. It's called the Billy Rack Outlook. It was officially dedicated on the 9th of December 2001. And this outlook is dedicated in memory of William John Ratchinger. Billy Rack, in other words, 1934 to 2000. This well-known and respected local identity is recognised for his contribution to the character and culture of this region. In 1964, Billy moved to Coolangatta, where he established a business at Greenmount Beach that covered such diverse activities as hiring surfboards, surfer planes, and spraying suntan lotion on sun lovers. Billy was a colourful character, and he was a much-loved figure in the surfing world. Billy's achievements include nurturing 3 world champion surfers, Wayne Rabbit, Bartholomew, Michael Peterson and Peter Townsend. Billy later became patron and consultant to Australia's first surfing academy in Greenmount, and Billy was a dedicated member of the Tweed Heads Coolangatta Surf Lifesaving Club for 30 years and won the 1997 Masters Ironman competition. And this outlook, which we're about to go up and have a look at, completes the award-winning Greenmount Headland Walk project, which is a joint community project of the Gold Coast City Council and Queensland State Government. And boy, that was hard to read. That writing wasn't very big. Sort of brown writing blended into a brown black background. Just going up to this lookout now. Great view, doesn't it? Make our way back now. That was the Billy Rack outlook. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching that walk on Coolangatta. It is a really lovely place to come for a couple of days off, or just for the day. And it's just south of Brisbane, well, south of the Gold Coast. It's the last holiday destination on the Gold Coast before you cross over into the New South Wales, or the state of New South Wales, crossing over the border. So thank you again for watching. I really need those subscribers. If I can get over 1,000 subscribers, I can do live streams and you can talk to me in real time and I can get back to you. And even if I'm doing a live stream, if you don't want to talk to me straight away, you can still write your questions down below, because the live stream will actually be captured and be available to watch anytime. And even now you can write any questions you may have down below and I'll get back to you. And if you have a request for me to do a walk, please put your request down and ask me of an area that you're interested. Brisbane and surrounds, and even a little further afield we're doing. As you can see by this video walk. And I've got a video walk to do for Sunny in the Mitchelton area. So I'll be covering that one fairly soon as well. And then I'll be looking at some street art in the Brisbane CBD fairly soon as well. And there's lots of video walks on the list as well. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I would value it greatly if you subscribed. And I do thank the people who have already subscribed. Can't thank you enough. So this is Explorerman signing out. Have a great day.